Siem Reap. You okay, Anton? Good. I wanted to go for a month's review living in Siem Reap. From getting here in customs to the cultural shock of suddenly moving from the Western developed world to Siem Reap, Southeast Asia. From food to people to some of the surprises that you do see when you come here. Yesterday talking to a jazz man, Jacob, saxophone player in the bars around here. One of the things he pointed out was very interesting, but also everywhere in the world. So, hope you can join me. Make sure you like and subscribe. I've just woken up, even my mouth isn't ready to talk yet. So, let's wake up and get started. Obviously, the first part of getting here to Siem Reap or to Cambodia or anywhere in Southeast Asia is that long flight. Now for us, it was a little bit more stressful. We had 2 extra carry-on bags we had to sneak on or pay for. The visas weren't ready. And the flight itself, we've never been on a 12-hour flight, so it was a big deal for us. But we made it. Be polite, manifest it, that you're gonna get here nice and simply. It will happen. For you, for the visas, a lot of people online say you have to get them beforehand when you get to Vietnam. If that's one of your stopovers, they tell you have to buy it there. No. The easiest, nicest, smoothest way to get any visa you want is to get it when you arrive in Cambodia. It was an amazing, simple service, so happy for us. The third point has to be the culture shock. Now, Cambodian and Khmer people, amazing, humbled, respectful, and obviously we all know that anywhere in Southeast Asia you have to bargain. They're going to try and get the highest price out of you. You have to make sure you're able to bargain, get the best price. But some of the other things that I sort of was surprised by when I got here was even in Siem Reap Center, one of the tourist, proper cities of Cambodia, you still have children playing. That looks like a sad environment. It looks like they're poor and impoverished and so on. But here it's very, very common. It's when you start to leave Siem Reap and you look in tin shed houses, like I was at in Russi Lake or Rusi Lake, or yesterday trying to get to the floating villages. Just the walk, you would see children found simplistic happiness. To be brutally honest, simple happiness, being able to live a life without thinking too much about what celebrities doing what sort of drama or egos on TV. It was really nice. The other thing that the sax guy pointed out the other day, Jacob, is you will see everyone on mopeds or tuk-tuks. Some people on very nice motorbikes, but there's this massive change from everyone surviving on a moped to people in Range Rovers, extremely expensive cars. Every now and then you'll see a Ferrari or Lamborghini, and that contrast is very, very obvious of the wealth divide. Now, I'm not going to put any judgment out there, as you know, but you do see it, and I'm sure everyone else sees it. The sax guy was saying how it's so obvious here. But let's all be honest, in the UK, our Prime Minister's wife, who's a multi-billionaire, doesn't pay tax. Germany, Klaus Schwab's trying to rebuild this weird little controlling society. America, everyone has this unfair divide. So here is just a little bit more obvious. Sitting along the river here, very nice, but let's find somewhere else for number 4. fifth point I wanted to make is the Khmer people, the Cambodian people, and is it safe here in Cambodia? Now, like here, I've just walked into one of the lovely pagodas. There's a Buddhist ceremony behind me and loads of people coming out and eating after the ceremony. Cambodia on a whole, everything I have seen, every time I've tried to go out of the tourist area and done something a bit more local, just say hello. Yesterday, sitting down, played a quick game of pool with 5 Khmer blokes in rural Rusilak, and always felt safe. I think safety comes down to your mentality and how much you know you're capable of dealing with something if it comes. The only 2 times I thought something could happen, something minor, was yesterday evening. We went to the night market, pulled up on the bike, some random gentleman immediately walks up to us whilst we're on the bike and got very close, in which I said to him, one second. When we got off the bike, I opened the bike, again he comes closer, so I thought, he might try and grab something. Second, he sees something valuable, might grab it and run. Again, just saying to him, excuse me, can you step back, we're trying to get ready, we'll talk afterwards. Be polite, be firm. It seems like here, as a tourist, they will always try, obviously, even if I'm here for 10 years, will always try and overcharge you. So learn the local prices, which I'm slowly doing, and keep firm and strong. Feel like you respect yourself and they will respect you. Otherwise, the culture and being able to walk around, the exploration, even Siem Reap alone, so many of these pagodas, so many wats, so many that are free outside of the Angkor Pass app. It's really nice. Amazing one for my family who commented the other day on my videos. Massive, crazy, beautiful. Lovely. A very common question that I see online is Siem Reap a good place to live? As a first impression from someone that's never even been to Southeast Asia, come and done it, is yes. Everything is safe, everything feels a bit more adventurous, at least for now. The weather, the animals, the people, amazing. Life here is about 20% of what you would pay in America or the UK. Now obviously everything comes down to your budget. Is Siem Reap a cheap place to live? I could go right here to a little stall, get myself a couple of pancakes for $1. I could get a coffee in a proper sit-down cafe with nice music, aircon for $1. The moped that I rent out after hunting around for a little bit, $60 a month rent for somewhere that we're going to be moving very soon. But the rent for a place with 2 swimming pools, an on-site gym, a separate kitchen and living room, a balcony, but it's not that nice, for $230, and that I probably could have bargained down for. So Siem Reap is a nice place to live. It's good if you need that sort of change in life for whatever reason. Somewhere like Siem Reap, where you can truly start to rethink who you are, who you want to be, what you want to be doing, who you want around you, what sort of environment you live in. Siem Reap, you can definitely do that. And myself and Isa are definitely enjoying doing this, for sure, for sure. Great, there you go. The other thing about coming somewhere new is you want to meet new people, make new friends, expats or foreigners here in Cambodia. Pub 3 being the center point, the center tourist destination for coming and sitting down and having a drink. Now, before we got here, talking to people, expats and the communities online absolutely sucks. It ruins the look for Cambodian expats. I don't know what's coming behind me like this. There you go. But once you're here and you're able to sit down, last night speaking to a lovely German guy who's been traveling Southeast Asia, you will be able to meet people. Michaela, who's one of the singers who goes round to the bars, met her a couple of times. So you're able to socialize, you're able to meet the locals, you're able to have a cheap beer for 75 cents. Very nice for Pub Street anyway. So that's more or less our month review. Try not to make everything too positive. When you come here, the heat is horrible. Trying to adapt to this sort of climate, humidity. Yesterday, as you would have seen in the footage, it hurt. The tan line Isa has like a pure white skin, but her legs are like just a stripe of soft. On top of that, bargaining. Now when we first got here, it was fun to bargain, you know, but normally when I go shopping, I know what I want and I just want to get it, and I know how much I'm going to pay. So like last night, to make for the orangutan costume, I wanted a crystal for the head. Everywhere you go, you're bargaining, and it gets a little bit a little bit tiring. You get fed up of doing it. The other thing is plastic waste. There are some amazing people trying to change plastic waste and how it's done here in the river. You're going to see even next to me right now. People just do it. Now I don't know why. I don't think people, or I don't think locals in culture quite understand the damage of this. One day we were going towards Angkor Wat and I saw kids in the back of like an open school bus sort of thing throwing their rubbish just straight out into the sides. So that's another downfall, but I think with good education, reminding, and maybe even some more public bins. The public bins seem to be like, so if they double, triple that, it could be better. Otherwise, yeah, the month has been great. I've been full on, always doing something. The teaching has been amazing. Finally learning, my students here, some of them needing more guidance than others. And to be honest, out here, things like autism, dyspraxia, dyslexia, ADHD, things that my students could have, they won't be diagnosed for. So I'm also trying to find out the best way of giving them their best education. But otherwise, that's Siem Reap. This has been the Kingdom for 1 month. If you've been watching all the videos, if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. It's been good. It's 8 AM now. I did this like I had a watch. You see that? So it's 8 AM now. So we're gonna wake Isa up and we're gonna enjoy our Sunday before I go back to work. Otherwise, Arkoun, see you guys soon. Bye.